Hello everyone, myself Priyesh Pandey. I'm CA finalist and today I would like to share some insight about chartered accountancy field. Before that I would like to thank Team Vyasa for this wonderful opportunity and would like to wish them best of luck for the coming future. Moving on, chartered accountancy CA is governed by ICAI, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. It's a statutory body and was established back in 1949. It is not governed by Ministry of HRD, and because of which you won't find any quota system in CA field, and it's a major plus point. So if you are ready to work hard, if you are ready to give your 100%, you will become chartered accountant. Then what is the pathway of becoming a chartered accountant pathway? So your first stage is CA foundation, then comes your CA intermediate, then you have to complete your 3 years of practical training, 3 years of articleship. In this period you work under a chartered accountant, you work in a CA firm, and you are appropriately paid for the same. Then comes your CA final exam, and after clearing CA final you get the prefix of CA. So how can you join in? What is the step? How can you get inside this course? So there are two ways. First one is foundation, as written above. So foundation stage starts after your 12th standard exam. Once you give your 12th standard exams in the month of February, then immediately after 3 months in the month of May you have your foundation exam. So foundation route works immediately after your 12th exam. Next, going on with direct entry route. Direct entry route allows you to give directly your intermediate exam, which is stage 2. So you skip your foundation exam, but you can apply via direct entry only after you have completed your graduation. It means you have to complete your 12th, then you have to complete your graduation, which is of 3 years, then you can go via direct entry route. So it is like if you are a student of 12th standard and you want to get in chartered accountancy field, then you should go via foundation route. And if you have completed your graduation and now you want to join in this course, then you should go via direct entry route. And moving on further, some pros and cons of chartered accountancy field. So what are the pros? So as discussed earlier, you won't find any quota system, so it's one of the major plus point. You work hard, you get the result. Moving on further, your investment today in terms of money for this field is less compared to other courses like say engineering or MBA or hotel management. You have to pay your college fees, you have to pay admission fees. Everything here is skipped. You save everything here in this field, in this course in chartered accountancy, because there is no college. So you don't have to pay any college fees or admission fees. All you have to pay is one time registration fees, and once you pay the registration fees you get all the necessary uh, books, all the necessary study material from the institute itself. All the books are self-explanatory, so you don't have to even join class also, and you can work and you can study on your own. Then moving on further, once you become chartered accountant, you have ample of career options. You can start your own chartered accountancy firm. You can work as a chartered accountant in the firm in which you were article. You get a pre-placement offer types. Then after that, you have opportunity of working in MNCs. You can work in big four companies, and you can work in corporates. Then you can work as a tax advisor, you can work as a consultant. Then if you are inclined towards teaching, you can go in teaching field also. You can join major coaching centers, or you can join ICI itself for teaching field only. Then there is high demand for jobs. This is a growing industry and you have ample of opportunities, and in future also you will have the same. So it's a major plus point. Then while studying chartered accountancy you will find liking towards other subject. For example, one of my friend, while studying for foundation exams, he got a liking towards law subject more. So after clearing his foundation, he shifted from CA to law. So, and one of my friend, he had liking towards costing, so he moved from CA to ICWA. So it's like you you learn more subjects in detail, very minutely, and you get a liking towards a particular subject, and because of that you make that subject as your own, as your prominent one, as your main focus of area. So yeah, if you won't have joined chartered accountancy, you wouldn't have known that you have a liking towards that particular field. So yeah, it's a major plus point. And coming towards cons, what are the cons of some what are some cons of CA field? First, I will say that you will have to face monotonous work, long monotonous working hours. While in your articleship period, you will face this issue that you will realize that you have to work, you have to do say one thing again and again. You will have a monotonous work, and it's a nature of the work, so you can't help it. And that is a self check, that if you are not able to sit for hours and hours, and if you are not able to play with numbers, and if you don't have a liking towards playing with numbers, if that is not your area, then it's like you should have a self check that you should go with this field or not. And many students leave this field in their practical training period, like they realize that they can't do this thing after they become chartered accountant for lifelong. So yeah, then comes another point, that in your practical training, in your 3 years of practical training, many students like lose their habit of studying. uh, in your foundation you study continuously, then comes your intermediate, so you have a continuous flow. But then after 3 years of your practical training, you lose the touch of studying continuously for hours and hours, and you don't have the habit of sitting for a stretch. So in your final you face some issue, but you have to overcome that. And if you are a student uh, listening to me now currently, before you are joining this course, so you have to make a point that you don't lose your habit of studying while you are in your practical training. You have to study regularly, even for 1 hour, but you have to study, so you don't lose your grip. You should not start this course, you should not get in chartered accountancy because of society pressure, or because of pressure from your family, or because your parents are chartered accountant, or because your elder sister, elder siblings are chartered accountant. You should not get into this field. Don't get into this field because of peer pressure, because uh, you will get inside, but you won't find a way out of this, because this is the only field in which entry barrier and exit barrier both are tough. In any other field you will find that once you get inside, for getting inside it is tough, but once you get inside you will become that particular professional. But in chartered accountancy it is the only field in which getting inside is also tough, and clearing it, exiting it is also tough. So you should not get inside just uh, because someone else told you to do that. You should have your own call, you should listen to yourself, you should have that self checks which I told earlier, that you like playing with numbers, and you need that self motivation quality in yourself. You need to self motivate yourself continuously, so that you keep on going and you don't stuck up at any stage, and you go on effortlessly without any hindrances in your way. So yeah, that's all needed. And moving on further, what is a package for a chartered accountant? So average package of a chartered accountant in India is currently 8 lakhs per annum, but it goes up to 75 lakh per annum. So this figure depends upon various factors. Some of the factors I would like to mention are, it depends upon which field you choose after becoming chartered accountant. For example, international taxation, or internal audit, or finance, or direct taxation field, or GST field. So whichever field you choose, your package depends upon that. Further, it depends upon what was the passing percentage of your attempt. Then it depends upon how many attempts did you took to clear chartered accountancy. Then if you get any all India rank, then your package obviously increases. Then if you have option of overseas, then obviously overseas package will be higher than domestic packages. So it depends upon various factors. So also it depends upon how you perform in your interview. Most important factor is this is the your interview skills, how you manage, how you perform in your interview. It depends highly upon that. So so there are many points which you have to consider. And currently average package is 8 lakh. It will go up obviously till the time you become chartered accountant. And all you have to do is work hard and clear everything in one go. That should be your aim. Currently packages and everything is the part of later stage, so don't put stress on that things now. So all you have to do now is focus on how you should get in and how you should clear everything in one go. So all the very best for your future, and you will do great. If you have any doubts regarding chartered accountancy, please comment down below. Team Vyasap will be ready to help you. Thank you.